This next video was filmed this past January after one of Paul de Valera's BMX Tuesday rides. After that ride, I had the honor of interviewing Paul where he provided the history of BMX Tuesday. A link to that video is in the description, so please check it out. After that interview, he pulled out a book that I call the Book of Radness. It's the third book in the series, and I'm hoping I'll be able to film him presenting book number 1 and book number 2. He hosts a number of events throughout the year, and the book shows old flyers that he created, old buttons, old patches, and pieces of old ride shirts. I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll be releasing a lot more videos very soon.
One of the main guys, PJ, this is the third one of these that he's collected all of the event paraphernalia that I make.
Oh, cool.
And hand out or whatever to give to people.
Yeah.
So this used to be a t-shirt, and then it's kind of like, this is a coaster break challenge patch, and that's a coaster break only mountain bike race. You're not allowed to have handbrakes or anything. We do a side hack race.
Cool.
I guess he doesn't like shirts with holes in them, so this is what happens to his old shirts.
Dude, that's a good idea, man.
These are old event calendars for my shop, and I just have everything for the year.
Cool.
In there.
Yeah, and if you go to Atomic Cycle's website, he has all
.com.
Yeah, he has his calendar.
So there's like a coaster break challenge flyer. That's the front of one of the old t-shirts. And, Clunker Run is like a vintage mountain bike ride. Cool. Mullet Race is a vintage mountain bike race, so you're actually like really riding hard. Solstice Ride is on the BMX Tuesday, but we ride over the spine of the Santa Monica Mountains, and we go like from east to west in the summer and then west to east in the winter. Yep. So we got that. More Coaster Break Challenge. I've been doing those for coming up on 15 years. So there's some BMX Tuesday stuff. This is some of the stuff that came in the aforementioned pack, the little thing. And that's our friend Jag, who passed away. So he had a bad habit of like crashing into things, and he ran over like people and knocked babies over and shit. Yeah, so there's the Path to Radness zine. So you could, if you're familiar with those chick books, it was like that. And I wrote the whole thing in the same vein as that. Yeah. And then the poster, you saw that. There's maps, like for some of the races. I hand out a paper map, and everybody groans. That's the mountain bike club that one of my friends started, and where the scumbags. The Fire Road Cruise is like a Tuesday ride, but it's actually about 50-something miles, 55 miles, and lots of climbing. And it's in, on Labor Day?
Yeah.
So it's hot as Hades.
Yeah,
so
Labor Day.
It's challenging. Side hack, organize a ninja battle bike ride where you have shurikens and foam swords, and you go to the park at night and you fight each other on your bikes with foam swords and stuff.
That's a lot of fun, too.
It's fun. It's gotten really wacky because the spot that we use is now infiltrated with lots of homeless people, and I have to tell them, like, look at everybody else and make sure you don't just attack random guys. And we actually have thrown shurikens at strangers and stuff because you get really paranoid when you're doing this,
Yeah.
And this is a Scumbag Weekend, and it's like this thing we do called the Death Moto. I have a track in my backyard, and we basically ride old BMX bikes. Some of them are vintage, and we trash them.
Yep.
And they're going to die out there. You can't have them. So
yeah, and if you're familiar with my YouTube channel, there's a video on there, a couple videos on there.
Oh, the Death Moto. Yeah. And it's a lot of fun. And then we do a night ride, and then a ride up to the top of the Verdugos.
That's my favorite time of the year, man, because that's right around my birthday, October 14th.
Yeah, so this is... it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Good, clean fun there. And then the Bomb Squad, you take 16-inch kids' bikes and you go downhill.
Cool.
And so, we ride to the top of Mount Wilson on Thanksgiving. There's sometimes I just throw random ones in there. More Coaster Break. That's twice a year. The Hell Ride is even harder than the Fire Road Cruise. Last time we did it, 30 people showed up and only 9 finished.
Wow.
So it's difficult. Yeah. Death Moto, so
cool, man.
Yeah, so and he makes these. This is the third one of these I have. I need to make something to show them off to people because
this is cool.
I think people would like to kind of see what's going on. Just that there's and I guess what you can get out of this is I'm just one guy and I made all this stuff up and put it all together myself. And you could do the same thing.
Yeah.
People say, "Oh, there's no rides," or there's nothing going on. It's like, well, it's up to you,
right,
to make this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not exceptional in that way. I'm just able to concoct these ideas and then figure out how to put them together. And then, I've been doing it for so long. So that's like when you leave the city, you get a button adventure club. It's a big button.
Ooh.
So when you go out of town for like a camping trip or something,
Yeah.
more of the same. PJ drew that comic strip. And then, so this is like the last couple years, but you can see, there's a lot of repetition. I kind of rinse, repeat the events, but they're still a lot of fun because I always change them up. Yeah. There's his old race shirt. I guess it finally fell apart. It was
man, I remember
t-shirt.
that shirt. Yeah.
Then we do like a Ninja Turtle ride where we go through a secret location on a Tuesday.
Oh, yeah,
so that's a lot of fun.
That is a lot of fun.
And then, so yeah, I mean, it's all out there. I think it's fun. That's a cool one. That was the 10th anniversary of our side hack race that we did, and there was blood. I think if the side hack race doesn't have blood, then we're not doing it right.
That's right.
And he keeps track of like everywhere we went, every Tuesday.
Wow, look at
where did we eat? See, Dixie Canyon, and then we hear, okay, we went up there, and Street Bomb, we went down, and then where we ate and stuff. So there's I mean, the amount of documentation is just ridiculous. And then I made this for the Scumbag Mountain Bike Club, and it's like talks about all the things that we do, kind of like what's in here, but a smaller version. And there's a single speed race belt buckle. I would make these belt buckles and stuff. So I mean, I think that's cool. Keepsakes are fun. I think it's a good way to kind of get people excited about what you're doing, and then they can get a button or a patch or a sticker, and people like that stuff. So I've been kind of doing that. I bought a button machine, like a nice one. It's like a $350 button machine, because now I can just crank out buttons for like anything. If I only need 10 of them, then I can make 10 of them. So
you made me some buttons too.
Sure.
Savage Squad.
Yeah, it's all good. So
right on.
Hello. So that's Kitty Mau Mau.
Kitty Mau Mau.
Yes.
Right on, man.
He's
thanks
fat.
again, Paul.
You're welcome.
Thanks for all the info, man.
You're welcome.
Let me know what you guys think about this video. Hit the comments, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.